Should we be paying attention to what's happening with Russia and with Ukraine in light of Bible prophecy?
Yeah, I think we should. The word Rosh there, Rosh, is used in Ezekiel 38 and 39, and we don't just say that it's Russia because the words sound alike. A lot of people say, well, Rosh sounds like Russia. There really is good evidence biblically, and when you go back in the language, that this was the area that we know today as Russia.
And geographically, it is to the north of Israel.
That's right, and it says 3 times there in Ezekiel 38 and 39 to the uttermost parts of the north. Well, all distances in the Bible are always from Israel. So if you go the farthest north you can go from Israel, you're in Russia. And so what Ezekiel 38 and 39 speak of a great end-time coalition. There's a leader there called Gog, and that word just means high or exalted, probably his view of himself.
G-O-G.
G-O-G, Gog. And he's of the land of Magog. And these places that are listed in Ezekiel 38 are Russia, and one of them is Iran, one of them is Libya, several of the names relate to Turkey, which is turning very rapidly back towards the east, towards radical Islam. So a lot of these things we see happening in that part of the world, I think, are significant. And with Russia, a lot of people thought that when the Soviet Union fell apart that, that was all over with. Well, the bear has come roaring out of hibernation.
You're not kidding. You're not kidding.
And that's not an accident. I think we see that happening in conjunction with all these other things taking place in the world. I think it's a significant event that's setting the stage.
And you're watching nations that used to be under a Russian ruler, we saw what happened in Georgia, we see what's happening in Ukraine. There's concern in Latvia and Estonia, those Baltic nations. It seems to be a realignment as to what we thought during the Cold War the Army of the North would look like.
No, that's right. It is. And really what happened with the fall of the Soviet Union has really set things up even better. People thought, well, that's the end of that prophecy, and that prophecy wasn't correct. Yeah. No, actually, it's come back now and been reformed in a way that's even more compelling and even more in line with what the Bible says.